Oh dear, I'm joined now by Captain Paul McCone. We got a goal on last Saturday against Long Eaton, and I didn't even think it was going in.
No, well, it did just hit me, but at the end of the day, we take them as they come, don't we? As long as we're in the right positions, we're doing something right.
Absolutely, yeah. So anyway, we went 4 games, 4 wins on the trot. We made hard work at it at Long Eaton. Probably, were we playing against us thinking that they've only got 4 points all season and we'd win it after we went 2-0 up and that would be it.
Subconsciously, it must always happen. It's hard. You try and tell yourself, you try and tell the lads in the changing room, it doesn't matter, league positions, etc. But we've all been there. You play the top of the league, as we said, you turn up, you play the bottom of the league, and 9 times out of 10, people think it's a walkover, and they weren't a bad side. Like you said, we did make a meal of it, but thank God I popped up in the last few minutes, and we got the win. Probably deserved. After the first half, probably. Second half, not so much, but at the end of the day, we take them.
Absolutely. And then Redditch on Monday night, always going to be a tough game at the Valley on the 3G there, and they're battling, pushing, kicking for every ball. Probably not at the ball though.
That's Matty Clark's teams, isn't it? They're tough to beat. Everybody who plays against them know that. And in all fairness, they made it tough. Probably gifted them the goals, which forced them really to sit back and us to try and break them down. And a couple of chances, probably should have scored a few, but again, didn't seem to be our day. But 4 on the bounce. Yes, we did last Saturday, but Monday night even. Need to put it right this Saturday.
Absolutely, yeah. Coalville coming into town. Very, very good team. Not probably got the points that they would have thought that they had at this stage, but they are in cup runs and stuff at the minute, so maybe when they get their games in hand back, that might do well for them, or perhaps it might not with all the fixtures.
Coalville are always up there. Last season, they were very unlucky. I think they underestimated us when they came here at the end of last season. But don't get it wrong, they are a very good side, and for us to do anything, we definitely need to turn up and bring our A game, and like we've seen, we can give anybody in this league a run for our money when we're on it.
Absolutely, we can. And unfortunately, Chris Hussey got sent off on Monday, but I think the way that the suspensions go, that he'll probably be available for this Saturday.
Yeah, we've got a good thing going at the minute as a back 4/5, but you could move throughout all the lines and say the same thing. Again, we've got players who can come in, do the job. So yes, he's going to be a massive miss because of what he brings to the table, not just footballing wise, his experience, his talking. He can bring things out of players that they probably didn't realise. But he'll be a miss, but unfortunately we haven't got a lot of choice in that matter, so we have to regroup and find a way without him.
And Monday night was the sort of like last midweek game that's scheduled this season, so I'm guessing as a player, it'll give you time to sort of like train more. Will you come in on the Tuesdays now, or will you just use it to rest and recuperate?
A bit of both, I suppose. It's one of those things, middle of the season. The few teams that are still in maybe cup runs have got a lot going on. They'll have big catch-ups to do. Is it an advantage or a disadvantage? I've been both sides of that. But no, at least we have got games to recover. So rather than being Saturday, Monday, which is a quick turnaround, with more Saturdays to Saturdays. But like I say, it can work in both ways. It's a long way from one Saturday to another, depending on how the result goes. So hopefully we can keep turning over results and performances and make it an enjoyable week.
Absolutely. Now, we've got a bit of cold weather coming in, and will that play on your mind as you come in? The pitch could well be very, very firm on Saturday. Do you think about that before you get there, or do you just come out and do your stuff?
That don't really interest me. That's down to the ref, the grounds, whoever wants to get the game on. If the game's on, I'll be playing. If it's not, then I'll hopefully get some work done. Simplicity is that's out of our control. We have to prepare for every game as we should. The game's on, get here on time, well prepared, looked after yourself, and hopefully turn over 3 points.
And what you're rating on the new bobble hats?
Yeah, not bad. It worked for me the last few days anyway, so hopefully you can work out wonders out there tonight with these minus temperatures coming in.
Absolutely. Good to talk to you as ever, Macca. Best of luck on Saturday, and cheers, buddy.
Cheers.